Hello, collective. Welcome to my channel. This is Open Wild Witch Tarot. Let's keep some PG, but always keep it a G, okay? So let's get into this reading. There is something about scandalous energy. I have no clue what the hell that's about. But I do feel like you guys, somebody didn't realize that you actually belong somewhere. I don't know if this is with a group. I don't know if this is in a line of work. I don't know if this is a career. I don't know if this is like a category. I don't know what the hell this is. But someone is realizing like, oh, you're financially abundant. I don't know if like maybe you weren't showing off your finances or money or your value or how much you have. But someone is realizing like, oh, this person actually, it's almost like you go into a store and someone stereotypes you, asking you, are you sure why am I getting Selena? There could be something about Mexican. Well, Selena, Mexican and Latino. There could be something about different races, okay? But somebody stereotyped you. Like, are you sure you could afford this? Like on Selena, she went to the mall and they were asking her, does she have enough money? And she literally was a fucking like pop star in her culture. And then the lady realized like, oh damn. And then by the time the lady realized like, oh, she does have enough money, Selena was like, I don't think I'm gonna need that outfit anymore, or was something like that. So yeah, somebody kind of was only wanting to deal with you if you had some sort of status, okay? I think you're able to see someone for who they are. There's also something about you being able to listen to spirit through the most complicated, chaotic situations. And I feel like you're understanding with almost like the calm before the storm, or this is what you have to get through in order to go to the direction that you need to go towards, is helping you a lot, because I feel like you guys are still moving forward even with all of these complications, even with all of the chaos. I also feel like there is something about you guys are very beautiful, okay, on the inside, out, or both. And I feel like you guys are more so metaphorically beautiful for the simple fact that you guys listen to your inner self when it's time for you to go for something. Like just take a leap of faith, just like, what do you call this? Like go on faith about a situation in regards to ending cycles, okay? You can see the beauty in cycles ending and knowing when to let go of something and when to keep something. I do feel like there is also something about your stability or earth sign who's going to have some sort of message for you. And I feel like it's something involving you to tap within yourself to like bring forth love back into maybe yourself or a situation. But I feel like you really need to meditate on something. This kind of gives me the vibe of like, it gives me the vibe of like you guys are seeing that there was something that you think you wanted and you realize like, you know what, I don't think I want this. Okay. Yeah, you're like, I don't think, and I actually feel like you can get this, but I feel like you're just like, yeah, this is something superficial about it. Where it's like, if it's almost something about like if somebody didn't realize you were a star until you had some sort of status, and I think that just turns you off. So I feel like you're going to be finding love in a more stable way, or sticking with somebody who has stable love. And it's kind of like a vibe of you guys having to meditate, having to calm yourself down and say, hey, should I bring something back to life? I don't know what this may be. I don't know if this is like the beginning of the reading is like maybe this could be a new situation. And then the ending of the reading is something about an old situation. So I don't know if you're I don't know what you're feeling. I don't know if you're like, I hope it's not the situation where someone is finally realizing you belong somewhere when you belong there the whole time, or they should already seen that for you. But it's something about you reaching within yourself and summoning love for yourself after having some quiet time, and realizing some things, okay? But there's also something about a past life situation where it's like, hey, don't forget something, a person, place, or thing is for you. So I don't know. I feel like this is the beginning energy that I was talking about, where somebody didn't realize, like, oh, you actually are a star, or oh, you actually do belong here. And maybe they forgot. I don't know if this is a person, but a group or something. But maybe this person, place, or this group, or whatever this may be, maybe they aren't tapped into their spiritual team. They aren't tapped into their angels, their ancestors, and God. And like, you are, and you're almost awakening them. So I don't know, maybe this could be, you need to give somebody some like grace. Maybe you could be being introduced to somebody that you knew from a past life, and you're awakening them, to the other side. So I don't know. This is kind of up to you what you want to do with this situation. But I just feel like if this is not belonging, like, I feel like it's financially though. Someone's seeing like, oh, you do have finances or something like that. But there's also something metaphorically. I just feel like you're awakening somebody, and somebody who's not spiritual might not understand what's going on, but they're kind of shocked. And so it's kind of like you might have to give them grace because of this, and almost like remind them, like, yes, I do belong with you, or I do belong in this situation. I I don't know, just like you might have to like show somebody, because I honestly feel like there's someone who is very kind, I guess. Someone who is very kind, but they're just not tapped in spiritually. And I feel like if they were tapped in spiritually, they would recognize you, know you completely, but they don't. So we have to give those people grace who are not awakened. And I think that's what this reading is kind of saying. Like, you're going to have to, this might be annoying to you, but you're going to have to remind somebody, like, hey, in another life, you don't have to say it, but subliminally, they will feel it. Like, in another, like, I feel like you're familiar. I feel like I know you. And I want to get to know more about you. I feel like you match me, and I didn't think you match me. And I'm just trying to see where this goes. Okay, it's kind of that vibe. And spiritually, in another life, you could have been somebody's best friend. In another life, you could have been somebody's wife or husband. So it's kind of like you having to remind a past life person, like, you're my person, and I just want to let you know this. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want a personal read, this seems really deep. This is very interesting. This is very deep. But yeah, oh my God. And there's a bunch of police going past. Are they coming in the complex? No, they're going past me. That was hella polices. So let me tell you something. Whoever this person is, I don't know if this person could be wealthy, okay? And let's be real. If you're not tapped in spiritually, one thing I can say with wealthy people, they try to deal with people who have wealth also to create a legacy. That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this person's intuition is going crazy. They're like, something is pulling me to you, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh my God, what is happening? It's like the police have came back. I don't know if like, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I don't know if like police are on a high speed chase, but they're so symbolic. It's like the police, they went in one direction. I heard them in one direction, and then they came back. So I feel like you're going to be coming back to someone. Like you might have had an introduction with a person, place, or thing. Oh my God. The police are coming back again. This is the... Oh my God. This is like the third time the police have came. I think they're in like a high speed chase. I hate that it's by my where I freaking live, but it's something about 3. Like it's like you might meet a person or you're in a situation with a person, place, or thing, and their intuition is gonna be going fucking crazy, and like you might know who they are, but they don't know who you are. So give them grace. And I feel like you're going to meet them a second time. And then the third time, that's when it's going to completely click. Like, you're meant to be my wife. You're meant to be my husband. You're meant to be my best friend. You're meant to be my colleague. You're meant to work here. You're meant to have this career. You're meant to, you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody's going to know something is meant for you, involving them somehow, some way. Okay? So I feel like you have to almost like, this is not chasing somebody, but you're going to have to remind somebody. You don't have to tell them. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I feel like subliminally, after the third time, this person is going to actually get something like, you're meant for me, okay? This is a very strong tie. I feel like you have a lot of the strength on your end because you're tapped in spiritually, collective, and I feel like this person is just like, this is just so, this person finds this so interesting because they might have came across a lot of people and they could forget them, but with you, I don't know, this, whoever this person is, they're still thinking about you. Okay, I don't know what occurred, but this person is just, they can't get you out of their brain, and they're like, what the fuck is this? Like, they could, if they know you do tarot or into spirituality, they could think you might have did a spell on them. But if they don't know anything about tarot, they're just like, why the fuck can I get this person out of my mind? It's not even their mind. It's like their soul. It's like they feel so connected. They keep thinking about your connection. I don't know if you guys had a conversation. I don't know if you had a laugh with a person. I don't know if you bumped into this person. I don't know what it is, but it's like, you know, you see a stranger and then you just can't stop thinking about that stranger. Like, damn, I should have did more with this stranger. Yeah, but for you, luckily for you, it seems like you're going to be getting this person's going to be getting 3 chances with you. But I feel like you're going to have to be the one to take the lead because this person doesn't realize that if they miss out on you, they're going to have the biggest regrets of their life. It's time for somebody to be awakened. So yeah, that's the reading, okay? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.